Hello and welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. My name is Dennis, and last time we go back to not tell everyone about Ava's village. As a result, it seems like we may have incurred the ghost's wrath because things take a turn for the worse. Ima tries to kill us, but we stop him. Hiko decides that maybe it's best to absorb him instead, which causes a team strife. Later on, we see the school is red, but nobody notices, so we kind of believe everything is a hallucination, so we kind of ignore everything. This includes Nozomi trying to kill us, Tsubasa's death, Kurara's death, and Shoma's death. Eventually, on day 94, it seems like a lot of people are missing because, well, everyone's dead. Hiriko, Takamaru, and Nozomi are all lying in the forest, and Hiriko gives her final words, while Gaku is like, "Oh my god, you must be the killer." So we now have a choice. Do we resist or just let Gaku stab us? First we resist and we end up killing Gaku, and then we kind of go back to school and we get choked out by the ghost. If we do not resist, Gaku runs away because we're weird, and we realize that the ghost was actually an avatar Takumi made to represent his guilt. We end up going back in time later on to go help Sire this time, though it seems like we're still too late. But everyone finds out about the box, so we give it to Imo, who finds the doll, and we end up protecting the doll and throwing Imo back into jail. Things afterwards are still a little bit tense, but we gotta continue. So yeah, you might hear some noise because there is something happening outside my apartment, and I have no idea what it is, but it sounds like a giant vacuum. So apologies for that. I've literally closed the window, so I can't really do anything else. And well, something else that actually happened in game was Hiriko was talking about time travel, or at least not necessarily time travel, but different world lines. She was like, "I'll do it better this time," or something. So Hiriko's definitely doing some time travel shenanigans. So yeah, things are kind of weird. My voice, I don't really know what's happening. I'm fully healthy, but I think my voice may have been like somewhat damaged because I feel like I get that feeling that it's gonna, whatever happened when I was sick is gonna happen again. So if that happens, then my apologies. But yeah, we're gonna continue on with the Box of Calamity route and see what happens. I believe we only have 3 endings left, so we're still on day 50, so still a lot of time for things to change. But let's head into it. We're currently asking Shion for advice after Hiroko is like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna entertain your ghost ideas, so yeah. Let's go." "So then, you came to help me out instead?" "Yeah, I can't leave all the library work to you." "It's alright. I'll be glad to be able to do something for all of you. If you insist though, you can help me by sorting through the documents like you did before. I have put a mark on anything that looks useful. If we get all of this organized today, I should be fine to do the rest myself." "Okay, sounds good. Where should I start?" I spent most of the day in the library with the ghost boy. When it got dark, I went back to my room and went straight to bed. Okay, so we're going to bed. Day 51, alright. We're once again halfway there. Oh, Ben Adam troops, you still let me die! Takumi, I remember your sins! Oh, morning Takumi. I never died in this timeline, thank God, right? Yeah, I mentioned this, but like, I'm kind of glad that in the timeline Tsubasa died, it was very short. I didn't have to linger on it too much because like, if we did, then... Dude, I only had 1 battle without her. I didn't even fight it, and now I already felt her absence. Morning Tsubasa, not having breakfast today? Already ate. I'm heading to the garage now. Right. Hey, thanks for all your hard work. Actually, I'm not working on anything battle related today. I thought I'd take a closer look at Sire and Nigo's remains. Why didn't you do that last time? I'm pretty sure they're beyond repair at this point, but I figure they might have some rare components in them that could come in handy, like their detonator, so I can blow Nozomi up. Okay, well, it's nice that you're keeping busy like usual. What can I say? I need something to distract me so I don't start dwelling on everything that's happened. And tinkering with machines is the perfect way to do that. Yeah, I get it. You know, you're not looking too good. Get some rest, okay? Don't push yourself. Here, have a frog or something. Oh, see ya. Hiroko won't let me help with the investigation, so I guess I'll just hang out with someone else today. We get free time. Wow, we haven't had that in a while. In that case, I'm gonna talk to Tsubasa, just see if it's gonna be generic or not. And if it is, I'm just gonna do my own thing. I wasn't expecting this at all. I cannot tell if that's generic or not. So I'll talk to Kurara to see if she has anything specific here or not. Kurata's not talking to us. Well, to be fair, yeah, Moko just died. How about Ima, since he's actually in here? Oh, put him in Ato cage. I hate the fact that we didn't get to see what was underneath there. They made a big point to be like, yes, there's a basement. What's in the basement? And it was like, I don't know. We got 3 people here, damn. How did this happen? Okay. I still can't believe it. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Alright, so they're mourning Moko. Keep pressing on forward, mourn later. We're in the middle of a war. We can't afford to take time and mourn. So yeah, these are relatively generic lines. It's generic as in like the generic people are dying line. You know what? Let's max out that attack potion. I definitely don't need it. But ooh, attack +2. I don't have enough. I need more plant and claw. Damn, that could be really good though. Alright, I guess we're going to get some plants today. Blech. Okay, we got like 900 leaves. We're good. We're good. Time to go sleep. I returned to my room and got into bed. Had a lot to think about. I let the thoughts come and go as they would, and eventually slipped off into a deep, dreamless sleep. Day 52. I'm still dead, Sumino. I'll never forget your sins. Now that I think about it, Hiroko told me to get some rest, but she didn't say for how long. How do I know when enough is enough? Is it safe for me to join the investigation now? I guess assuming a ghost or a curse is behind this all isn't that helpful. We just can't explain away all the mysteries with a ghost did it. If we're gonna dig a little deeper, it'll mean looking for another explanation. I shouldn't talk to Hiroko until I can say with conviction that ghosts don't exist. Probably not today. Then no, not today. I resign myself to just wandering around the school again like I did yesterday. Are we gonna go back to the library? Oh no, we got another day of free time. Time to get more stuff. This time I need to get cloth. Alright, we got 828. That should be enough to get the attack potion if we ever get another day of free time. I pace around my room for a little while before surrendering myself to the inevitable and going to bed. As usual, different thoughts and ideas drifted in and out of my head, but eventually I got to sleep. So many different ways of saying, go to bed, you idiot. Day 53. Ding dong, ding dong. Alright. Oh god, alright, so we're at the courtyard this time. Maybe we'll actually talk to Ima. Ima, I brought you some breakfast. We never actually like came to visit Ima in the other ending, or the other route. It was actually, the other route was more railroaded, while this one is, we had some free time and now we're actually able to talk to some other people that we haven't before. So I'm wondering if this is the intended route. Because it really did feel like the Ava one was like, kind of a pretty good one compared to, well, you know, the other one we had. I can't let you out of there, but I don't want you starving either. You should eat a little of something at least. Why does it have to be like this? Huh? What is it? You, me, the others? Why are we still alive? What's the point of a world that no longer has my dear sister in it? What's the point of going on? My dear sister is gone, so why am I still here? Eat, keep up your strength. That was all I could trust myself to say. I left Ima alone with his thoughts. After this bitch tried to kill me. Why does it have to be like this? How am I supposed to know? Why did we survive while Moko and the others died? This is no good. I knew I'd only get more depressed if I thought about stuff like that for too long. I decided to wander around the school for a while. Anything to keep myself busy and distracted. Another free time. Damn, that's 3 in a row. Let's get this maxed. Alright, +2 for attack potion. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll have to get a lot of resources again. But you know what? Let's take a break from that and actually give some people some presents. It's been a hot minute. Let's bond with people. Of course, we gotta get the Queen Kurata goddamn limousine. How do we make a limousine here? Alright, sure, that works. How did you know?
How did you know something like this would please me?
Oh my god.
Are you that in love with me?
Oh no, man. I wanted to like you a lot, and at one point I kind of did, but they didn't really do you justice. Bond up. It's been a while since I've gotten this.
You commoners are truly filthy.
Ugh,
I
yuck.
hear your bathrooms are actually attached to the house you live in.
Are you saying you'd rather leave your house every time you need to go to the bathroom?
My lavatory is contained in its own building. Sleeping and eating in the same house as a toilet is inconceivable. You clip your own nails and clean your ears because you don't have servants to do it for you? How dangerous! And what's all this about not having a bottomless swamp to swallow up your larger trash items?
Bottomless
How
swamp.
can you even live like that?
What happened to my my hairbrush? Oh, in the swamp it goes. What happened to my pet? In the swamp it goes. What happened to? Oh, you're going into the swamp now. In the swamp it
No
goes.
security at all? The Osuzukis have our own private army. The more I hear about peasant life, the more aware I become of our different stations and responsibilities in life.
Bruh, at this point, she uses peasant like it's a slur.
The Osuzuki family is what's important to me. It's the only thing worth protecting in this world. Therefore, you are to shield me with your body when the need arises. Have I made myself abundantly clear?
No. Your bond with Kurata Osazuki is now stronger. Okay, let's do another one. Huh. She wants a wedding dress. That is not quite something I expected, if I'm gonna be honest. Huh. Well, alright. Here you go. Marry me, maybe. It's a beautiful night. She's like, are you in love with me? It's like, you know, I'm giving you a wedding dress. Maybe I am this time. Every time before going to bed. I got to my room where my bed was waiting for me as always. I collapsed onto it and allowed the mist of sleep to claim me. Day 54. Alright, I'm really tired of these morning announcements. Ah! Hello, Takumi. Are you on your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, I can use some breakfast. I can use some brecos. Hey, do you mind if I ask you something? It's been bothering me lately. Is Kako really dead? Where's this coming from? I've got nothing to back this up, but isn't it possible that she just went missing and she's still out there somewhere? These last few days, I haven't been able to get the idea out of my head. Kako? Still alive? She up and disappeared one morning and we haven't heard anything from her since. Up until now, I just assumed that was part of the curse. But it does seem strange with all the other murderers. They left the bodies behind. If she is, then all we can do is hope that she'll find her way back soon. I'm glad we're bringing this up because we completely just kind of ditched it, which is why Ima became a non-issue in the other one. I suppose so. After eating breakfast, I went back to my room. I guess I'll just do whatever today for free time. Alright. Alright, let's finish off Kurata's list with the fireworks set. Which is, once again, not something I completely expected, but maybe it's because it explodes. Oh my god! You love me, don't you? Love me so hard. Free time! And we're done with Kurata's list. So I've actually completed the list of everyone I can at the moment. The other people are currently dead. So in that case, I'm just going to work on people that I want to work on. So Tsubasa, let's get you done. Oh wow!
Is this for me?
This is the 17th toolkit you've given me. Oh my god! It's not gonna be the last. My eyelids were feeling awfully heavy by the time I got back to my room. I saw no reason to resist the pull of sleep and went straight to bed. Day 55. Oh man, we're going really slowly. Up and Adam troops, time to rise and hello Takumi, are you on your way to the cafeteria? Yeah, I can use some brekkies. Wait, didn't we have the same conversation yesterday? I was gonna say like, this is exactly the same. I suppose we did. By the way, do you mind if I ask you something? It's been bothering me lately. Do you think Kako's actually dead? It's like, wait a second. Do you really believe in ghosts? Another abrupt question, huh? At least it's different from yesterday's. Well, do you believe in them, Kurata? Me? No, absolutely not. You sound pretty sure of yourself. I know that speck of dust you call a brain can only hold so much information at once, so allow me to remind you of something. The Otsutsuki clan's wealth was mostly built on weapon manufacturers who make things that kill people. And doing that, we continue to thrive generation after generation, right up until today. if ghosts and grudges really did exist, they would have wiped out our family line a long time ago. I see.
People don't become ghosts when they die. They become statistics. Just neat, tidy numbers to be counted and categorized as needed.
Just like the Osuzukis when they die. That kind of sounds like a cruel way to think about it. Not at all. Think about all the people after they've gone. Wait. Thinking about people after they're gone only brings you pain. But numbers? They're nice, clean, and easy to deal with. Takumi, when I die, make sure you treat me as just another statistic too. As an Osuzuki, I've always known how it will end. I've already made my peace with it. Wow. She's gonna fucking die. Oh no. After eating breakfast, I went back to my room, and that was the last time we saw Kurata, probably. I guess I'll just do whatever today. Damn, 4 days of free time in a row. That's a new record. Okay, fine, it's not really a new record, but it's just been so long that it really feels weird. Anyways, it's time to give Tsubasa another toolkit. Oh my god, that's the 18th toolkit you're giving me this week.
Is this for me?
Will this be enough to level her up to Bond Maximum?
Takumi, do you have a girlfriend?
Apparently I do.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be weird. It's just, I'd like some advice on how to get a boyfriend.
You don't need any because you're already plenty lovely.
Some of my friends have started dating guys lately. It never seemed like something I'd want to do, but now I do feel a little envious of them when they talk about it. Being in love sounds like so much fun. The thing is, I don't think I could ever have a relationship with someone my own age.
Yep, that's why the only person I've banged so far is Ava.
I wear clothes that I can move around in comfortably, but boys are always giving me lewd looks. Then they approach me, thinking I'm easy because of the way I dress. So, I definitely go for someone older. Someone who sees beyond that kind of stuff. Someone who'd comfort me when I throw up because of nerves.
Takumi's like, I'm right here, dude.
Oh, and he has to understand machinery. Or better yet, someone who can tinker with machines with me.
I can see Takamaru being like a pretty good candidate.
But where am I gonna ever find someone like that? If you know someone, you have to introduce us, okay? If I can't find someone like that, though, I guess I can settle for you.
Yes! Yes! No!
Just kidding.
Aw, that was cute. Your bond with Tsubasa Kawana is stronger now. You have maxed her out. You will never talk to her again. Alright, that's our first bond max. Cool. Alright, time to give Takamaru a bunch of tiger helmets. Because I guess it'll just work for him that way. Safety first. Are you sure I can have this? Gonna turn me into mush, man. Alright, bond up.
Hey, Takumi, you wanna come with me to our next meetup?
I got an extra helmet that you just gave me.
I gotta introduce you to some of my pals. Don't be afraid, they're all good people.
They're also all senior citizens.
Just one thing, they're like morning people. Old folks tend to be early risers. You wanna know what the meetup's for? Working out to keep everyone healthy, what else?
Yeah, morning calisthenics.
Our frenzied dance moves put the pros to shame. You gotta see it to believe it.
They're the group of extremely old, like hermits or sages combined with the ancient wisdom. It's like that one Pai Sho group in Avatar. They're all old, but they're all a deadly force. Alright, your bond with Takamaru Yakushiji has improved. Go to sleep. I better get some sleep. Mumbling to myself, I crawl into bed. I really thought someone was gonna start knocking. I found myself thinking about what Kurata had said that morning. When people died, they become a statistic. Just then. Knock, knock, knock. Or next day. Oh, huh? What am I doing here? And why are you here too? Takumi, you didn't really mean that, did you? Oh, that was Kako. I didn't realize this is Kako, or Kako's voice in our head. Kako? Didn't mean what? All we can do is hope that she'll find her way back soon. That's what you said. But that was a lie, wasn't it? You do think I'm dead. If I wasn't, there's no way I'd be appearing like this, is there? What are you talking about? Or do you not want to admit it, that there's just one more death on your hands? Another person to add to the list of those who've died because of you. Is that what you're afraid of? No, I didn't mean, I wasn't. Don't lie to me. Another choking, yep. Oh man, we're getting a lot of mileage out of this choking CG.
Stop running from the truth.
Oh man, you look so different now, Kako.
You did this! All of it! It's your fault! It's all your fault!
Stop it, Kaku! Please! It hurts!
It hurts so good.
You did this to me!
I didn't do shit. Takumi, get a hold of yourself, Takumi. This voice.
Takumi, stop it! What are you doing?
Oh. Okay. Okay, you know what? I guess this does make sense. Yeah, so in the other ending, we found out that there are two types of ghosts. One is Ava, who made an avatar of herself. And, you know, we were also, proven that Ava also looked like the ghost because in the several instances where she was actually there, she was in the presence of the ghost. But there's also the ghost that is an avatar of Takumi's regrets. And a lot of times I was kind of wondering how, like, I guess why, there was a good one and a bad one. And now we know they're actually two different beings. But in addition, it's like, we're wondering how they physically affected Takumi because, they're supposed to be a ghost. Ava had abilities to literally shake buildings and like pick stuff up. And I guess an avatar is also a physical thing, so that I thought that maybe that was just the avatar choking him out. But I don't know where I was going with this actually. We did learn from the ending where we end up killing Gaku. Takumi was surprised about the true form of the avatar, which we later found out was, the avatar of his regret. But I didn't think that I made a joke that he was choking himself, but like, I didn't think that was actually the case. But I guess it is. It does kind of beg the question of why did the marks on his neck look like a certain way? I believe it looked like eyes, he said. But, I guess Hiroko's like, dude, what's wrong with you?
Can't breathe. She's choking me.
Snap out of it! There's no one here. Nobody's attacking you. Those are your own hands around your neck. You're choking yourself.
What? But...
What was I doing? That's what I'd like to know. I saw you staggering around, so I followed you, and then I found you like this. It was Kako, the ghost. Calm down. There's no such thing as ghosts. You're just letting your feelings of guilt lead you down a path of self-destruction. She's actually right. No, that's not it. I really was attacked by the ghost. Just look at this. She had her hands around my neck just a moment ago. How else can you explain these marks? Yeah, they're very circular. I heard about an experiment that was held a long time ago. They started by showing the subject a red-hot iron metal rod. Then, while they weren't looking, they switched it with a normal room temperature rod painted red. Well, they put the rod on the subject's skin. It left behind welts as if it's been burned. So it was just a mental thing? What's that got to do with what's happening here? Those marks on your neck are the same. You created them yourself. If you believe something is real, the scars can show up even when there's no physical stimulus. It's a well-established phenomenon. That is true. But just listen to me. Forget about those marks for a moment. Try to recognize the fact that you're not thinking clearly. Take a moment to calm yourself down and breathe. If those marks are psychosomatic, like I think they are, they'll disappear once you calm yourself and give them a little time. They will? Maybe you're right. There's been a lot going on lately, and I'm supposed to be the leader here, and, well... I know. Go back to your room and get some sleep. Or I can make some herbal tea. We can just sit down quietly for a while. Yeah, thanks. I'll go to bed. I want to rest up for tomorrow. You know, I'm so surprised at how nice you can be sometimes, Hiroko. Well, I've been through some things myself. I've been through some timelines, as you know. A good night, Takumi. Yeah, see you in the morning. Wow. Sometimes she's just so nice. Day 56. Well then. You know, I thought you were gonna die the other timeline when we put you in here, but alright, I guess you're dying here.
Ima.
We found him like this morning. He must have been attacked during the night.
So it's either Nozomi or the doll.
And the revive-o-matic?
It won't work. He's been dead for too long. I'm sorry.
Damn it! How the hell did this happen?
Do you even have to ask? It's the curse again, duh!
Duh.
No, it can't be. It's gotta be the invaders or something.
You guys are crazy! Look at the lock! It's not broken! The cage was still locked when this happened! Who could do that apart from a ghost?
Bear.
This cage isn't the one with the tunnel underneath it either. So...
Are we ever gonna find out about the
Maybe.
tunnel? Ghost. You know what? I don't feel bad at all. I feel like they did a really good job at making me not care about Ima this route. Like, I do sympathize with him in the fact that it seems like he kind of lost his sister. But he's just been, like, kind of crazy, so I haven't really cared too much. We left the courtyard and made our way to the classroom on the second floor to discuss things further. Alright everyone, let's take this slow. I know you think it was a ghost who did this, Gaku, but that's not the only possible explanation. I could have killed him, I probably did. The culprit could have just opened the cage and locked it again when they left. But why would they go through the trouble of doing that? I mean, if we're asking why, how about we start with asking why they killed Ima? I knew something was out to get us, but I never expected them to go after him. Like, damn it, I got sloppy. Why didn't you think they would? Why didn't you think they would attack Ima? Whoever's behind this probably wants to kill all of us one by one. But thinking about it logically, Ima should have been their lowest priority. Oh. Ima was locked up in a cage when he was killed. I mean, you could think of it as, oh boy, a free kill. The culprit could have killed him at any time. There was no need for them to do it last night specifically. If only I paid more attention to my patrols. You've been patrolling, Takamaru? Well, yeah. Whatever or whoever's responsible for all this is still on the loose, you know. That takes some real courage, especially when it might be a ghost we're dealing with. Ghosts. I'll just pound them with just the same once I get a hold of them. But if you'd ask, I could have helped you with that. I guess a festering bedbug like me would only slow you down, though.
Oh.
Don't worry, Shoma. There's no way he would have let you help anyway. Huh? Why not?
Oh.
Whoever's responsible for this, those were your words, were they not? It's unlikely at this point that the invaders are behind these murders, which means it's either a ghost or one of us, someone among us. You mean Takamaru wouldn't work with someone he thought could be the murderer? Not just Takamaru. You're all thinking the same thing, aren't you? Hey, wait. Are we suspecting each other now? It's a curse. It's Ava's grudge or whatever. Heading down the real culprit is turning out to be a lot harder than we thought. We need to stay on our guard so that we don't become victims as well. Especially if the enemy is already among us. You got a point, but putting it that way doesn't sit right with me. What's good is any of that they're gonna do us against a ghost? What's important right now is to have a pure, pious heart. I see. Good luck fighting off a murderer with that pious heart of yours. If you don't take this seriously, the curse is gonna get you next. You better start saying your prayers. I wonder when Emo was killed exactly. He was still alive when I brought him his dinner. Sometime during the night, then. That's all we can say for sure. That's enough. Everyone shut up. Someone just died. We might not have known him very long, but he was our friend. Aww. Shouldn't we allow ourselves to grieve before we start pointing fingers at each other? Or are you... Sorry, I find this kind of funny because she was just like, Emo? Yeah, kill that motherfucker. We don't need him no more. Eat him. Eat him. Or are you all that used to people dying that doesn't even faze you anymore? I get what you're saying, but... Fine, do what you want then. Kirara, where are you going? To my room. I need some time to process this and actually feel emotions for a while, and I'm clearly not going to be able to do that here. She's gonna die next. I'm honestly surprised that Ima died before her at this point. There she goes. Oh god, that was a really loud ha! Should we go after her? I mean, the culprit's still out there somewhere. Considering the rest of us are all here, she's probably safer on her own. But what about the curse? Doesn't exist. And even if it does, would it make it any difference whether someone was alone or in a group? So, what do we do now? There's only one thing we can do. I doubt we'll find anything, but we'll still have to search the courtyard for clues. We should also look for any signs that anyone has infiltrated the school. Too little, too late, if you ask me. How about we start figuring out some preventative measures, or it's just gonna be one murder after another.
Huh?
That's what I've been saying all along. We gotta cleanse our hearts and pray. I wish stopping all this was that easy. Okay, well, Ima's dead. We returned to the courtyard and looked around. We didn't find anything that'll tell us what happened. Then we dug a grave for Ima next to the others. He doesn't deserve a CG. Time passed and the sun went down. Soon enough, it was full on dark, and everyone went back to their rooms. I did the same and took a moment to think about the last thing Ima said to me. Why are we here? Just to suffer? You, me, the others? Why are we still alive? Had I given him a real answer to that question, would things have turned out differently? I don't think so, because he'd still be killed in his cage. Because I don't think he killed himself. Could I have prevented Kako from getting mixed up in these incidents in the first place? Could I have stopped all this? Where did I go wrong? Takumi. Huh? I opened my eyes to find Hiroko standing over me. Hey, couldn't you have at least knocked? I have something I need to tell you. I did knock, you just didn't listen to me. It's a long story, and a complicated one. Could you hear a clear schedule for tomorrow and listen to it then? Yes, we get to talk to her. Sure. Thank you. Good night. With that, Hiroko was gone, and I drifted off to sleep. Alright, we get to talk to Hiroko all day. Oh, Banana Troops, time to get some Hiroko lore. Kind of, maybe, I hope so. Morning. Hiroko said that she wanted to talk to me about something today. I wonder what that's all about. But then something interrupted my thoughts. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. The alarm? I better get over to the war room. I remember there was going to be an attack coming soon, but I forgot when. So this should be Zenta, if I recall correctly. When I arrived, I took a quick look around to check if everyone was there. Everybody ready? Defensive battle! Initiate. Battle start. Annihilate all the enemies. Alrighty. Okay. Skip the battle.
Looks like we made it through okay.
That just leaves the commander.
Keep up the good work, everyone.
Yep, that's Zenta. We haven't seen Eito a lot in this route. After he escaped, I don't think we saw him at all. I'm kind of surprised. I just remembered Eito because he usually, or not usually, but in the other route he would come here with Zenta and then shenanigans would happen, but it seems like he's not doing that either. Huh. And the other routes, yeah, he just kind of fucked off. I don't know what he's doing.
I am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
Zenta did talk about like cursing us, but we never actually experienced anything about a curse.
Soul will live on. So you really do have the power to curse people?
Curse? Yes, of course. My curse will be upon you.
You can see my curse technique.
There is no escape. You will all perish.
With those final words, something strange happened to Zenta's body. Boom. Yep. Shoulda slurped. I guess we weren't prepared this time because we weren't thinking of slurping her, so she got to blow herself up before we slurped her. It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing in a plume of smoke. Yeah, we're really bad at that. We're really slow. Alrighty then. So what we're gonna do now? That night we all met in the cafeteria for dinner. Vetch just didn't show up this time. That's something. That is a good point. Probably because Zenta self-destructed. There was no cryptoglobin for him to absorb after that. More importantly, you guys heard what Zenta said, right? You mean right at the end? Don't pretend like you didn't hear that. My curse will be upon you. You will all perish. Probably just acting sore on the account of losing. You can't keep running from the truth forever. Or have you forgotten what happened after Ava cursed us? I understand what you're trying to say, but what do you expect us to do about it? The others were all killed when they were on their own. Obviously, we all gotta stay in a single group from now on. We stick together so that we can be ready for it next time the ghost attacks. That's the only way we're gonna survive this. I'm impressed. You said something that's not complete drivel for once. What are your ideas? Am I the only one who has ever has any good ideas? I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone wants to pair up with you. Having to put up with my company is even more than usual. Probably won't be good for anyone's mental health. I don't know about this, but if you're all on board with it, absolutely not. Huh? Don't get me wrong. You can all stay in a group if you want, just as long as that group doesn't include me. Whoa. Try to read the room here. The conversation was totally moving towards everyone agreeing. I know, but I don't want to. You're being selfish here. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Oh, and what are you gonna do about it? Gaku. Me? Well, I decline your offer. I'm going back to my room alone. Unless you think you can do anything to make me change my mind. That is.
Hey!
Yo, back off here, girl. You got no right to throw your weight around like this. Yeah, you tell her, Takimaru. And what are you gonna do about it? I know you don't hit girls. He's like, motherfucker, I can't do it. Yeah, you got me there. Oh, come on, man. You can try to force me to stay, but I wouldn't recommend it. Now, if you'll excuse me. I mean, on one hand, that does make her a little bit more suspicious. But on the other hand, she's also entirely, like, entitled to her own opinion. And she doesn't feel safe with anyone else because she might think someone is a killer. Because she doesn't believe in the ghost bullshit. So there's a chance that she might just be paired with a killer. So she's like, yeah, bullshit, I'm not doing that. Oh, sorry. Hiroko strolled confidently towards the door, but right as she was almost there, she stopped. Then she turned to me. We'll talk tomorrow, Takumi. I want you fresh and well rested to hear what I have to tell you. I hope it's confession. It was obviously that none of us could sway Hiroko from her decision. And there wasn't much point in all but one of us staying in a group, so we went back to our rooms like usual. Okay. Day 58. Okay, we're here. Hey, Hiroko. Why'd you call me all the way out here?
Oh.
You want to hear what I have to say, don't you? Yeah, but couldn't we have talked in the cafeteria or something? Everyone's already on edge, and it's probably better that we stay inside the school. It's too late for us to stick together in one big group and watch each other's back at this point. You don't know that's for sure. We haven't even tried it yet. I know what I'm talking about. If that were really an effective countermeasure, why didn't you suggest it before now? Well, don't bother. I know the reason why. It's because you're still afraid of this ridiculous curse. Somewhere in the back of your head, you believe that sticking together won't make any difference in the long run.
Hey!
Why didn't you suggest it then? Everyone knows that you don't believe in the curse, and so if it was your plan, they might actually have gone along with it. That'll become clear once you hear my story. Now, where should I begin? I suppose with Ima's death. What do you think killed him, Takumi? What killed him? Sorry, but I'm still leaning towards a curse. None of it makes any sense otherwise. Think about it. There are other explanations for his cage still being locked besides ghosts. Like suicide? Ima's hardly been in a stable mental state lately. He's been getting worse and worse ever since Kako disappeared. So it all got too much for him and he decided to end it all? No, he'd need a weapon, and even if he had one, could he have stabbed himself that many times? I can't believe he shot himself in the back of the head 3 times. You're letting your fear cloud your judgment. You shouldn't need me to spell this out for you. But I thought the same thing at first. When I saw Ima's body, my first thought was suicide, even though it made no logical sense. Takumi, Kako is still alive. At least, she is in this timeline. Ooh! She's actually bringing up the timeline stuff now. Yeah! This timeline? I'm the one who made it disappear. Yep, we definitely saw Hideko carry Kako's body. Oh man, we still don't know who the people in the suits were. Then that night she went missing, that really was you I saw? Yes, that's right. And the weird shadow I saw after that. The what? Hold on. I don't know what you're talking about now. Oh, she doesn't know? There were 2 hazmat suit people. I don't know if it's actually a hazmat suit. I'm just gonna keep calling it that because I don't know what the term for this is. I don't know, submarine suit. I don't know. Then that one wasn't you? Whatever it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So let's put that aside for the moment. It's got nothing to do with me, so it'll only confuse matters. Back to my original point. I'm the one who made Kako disappear. You? You're the reason Emo's driven crazy, worrying about his own sister? Yes. I won't make excuses. It's true. Why would you do that? I thought we were friends. I had my reasons. I'll explain everything. I'll have to start with the most important thing, which may also be the hardest for you to believe. I'm a time traveler. Although if we want to get technical, it's more like a time loop than a time leap. Yeah, alright. This is interesting. I love time loop stuff, which is why like this game honestly has been pretty cool. We only looped once and branched into 100 different endings, but like, you know what? It's interesting to have 2 time travelers. It, as I mentioned before, explains why Hideko had so much experience, but we don't really understand how her time loop works. So I gotta keep going. Loop? Leap? You mean you're like me? You can think of it that way if you want. I lived through our time here several times before, but I don't retain all my memories from the previous loop. I just get fragments of it sometimes. Flashes of things that happen without any real context. I've experienced a timeline a lot like this one before, up until day 23 when Nozomi was attacked. When Nozomi was attacked, day 23 was the day when, that stuff happened. In that one, you tried to tackle the attacker and got knocked out. You were in a coma right until day 100. During that time, I had to fight on my own, and right up until the end, I found out who was behind it all. Oh shit! Oh, damn! I'm kind of wondering how like her time looping works, because for Takumi, when he dies, it's the end. He was only able to leap once, from day 100 all the way to day 2, and as a result, he has 1 loop of experience. But it was something they had to manually do. While Hideko, she died, like she fucking died, but she also came back. So I wonder if it's similar to like ReZero, the Return by Death, where when you die, you loop back. But she actually physically experienced this timeline. So that's really cool. Oh man. Like I don't think I'm gonna replay this game anytime soon because obviously this game is long as fuck. I still got so much more to do. But it does make you want to go back to think about which Hideko, like the different Hirokos, different Hiroko is not the right word. It makes you want to think about if the Hirokos you've seen in other timelines have already looped and what they would know. Here she's telling us that she was already in this timeline, but then she looped back here. And that's really cool. No, wait. She's not really looping. It's more like she's getting fragments. She's getting memories from different timelines getting sent back to her. So in a way you can consider it looping, but in another way it's more like weird memory stuff. But that's cool. So she was like, I know who this is, and I know it's Kako, and she's really weird. We gotta get rid of her. So, I found out who that person with the scythe who attacked Nozomi was. It was Kako. It was the weirdest thing. When I heard that, I wasn't surprised at all. I kind of wonder now, like, can you do this route first and then do the other one where you witness this timeline? I kind of wonder if this one actually had any like locks where you had to do this timeline first. I skipped a whole bunch of stuff by accident. It was the weirdest thing. When I heard that, I wasn't surprised at all. It was almost like I knew that that was where this was going. I even saw the whole thing in my head, as vivid and clear as if I was there. I thought you've been acting strange lately, but I guess this explains it. You actually believe me? Are you sure you don't want to think about it some more? She's like, this weird smile. When that person with the scythe attacked, you brought me an infuser. Oh. Yeah, even at the time, I thought it was weird that you were that prepared. I don't think that many people would hear us scream and immediately go for their weapons. It all just lined up too perfectly. But if you already knew what was going to happen, it makes a lot more sense. It was a little careless of me, but it was that or let you end up in a coma again. And there's also why you're against everyone staying in one big group, right? We never had that, actually. We never decided to... No. Is she just suggesting that this one, well, we stayed in one big group, and then it led to like the Gaku one, where everyone died? Maybe?
Oh.
Yes, we tried it before, in other loops. The results varied, but it never did any good. Everyone ended up dead all the same. I didn't want to see that happen again. Those are the facts. Kako is a murderer, and that's why I got rid of her. You didn't kill her though, right? Even if she had killed other people in other timelines, this version of her hadn't done anything yet. I'm not the type of person who could kill someone just because they grow up to be a murderer. So instead, I tried to take her out of the equation another way. But I'll tell you more about that later. How did you do it? Did you seal her away? Wait, out of the equation, alright. Why later? It would be easier if I showed you some evidence to go with that part of the story. For now, just focus on the two facts. Kako is alive, and I'm the one who made her leave. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kako isn't dead, and what happened to her wasn't your responsibility. All that is my fault, and mine alone. Try to take that in, and stop looking so gloomy all the time. Wait, did you tell me all this just to make me feel better? Maybe? I'm not sure if I completely believe all this yet, but I definitely believe that you're a lot nicer than we give you credit for. Just Baka. Don't get the wrong idea. I couldn't stand to see our team leader not doing his job. That's all. Anyway, we're done for today. If you don't get your brain in gear after this, I might just have to whack it like an old TV to get it working again. Can I ask you one last thing? What is it? If you've been through all this before, then you know, right? You know what made Kako suddenly start attacking people with a scythe of all things? I think it was probably because she opened that box we found at the shrine. Yeah. With that last remark, Hideko walked away. The box. That's where it all led back to. What in the world was that thing? Okay, day 59. Oh, Banyanum troops, time to not feel as bad now because Kako is a murderer. And she's still alive. I got up, had breakfast, and went back to my room. I was still thinking over what Hiroko had told me. She claimed to have experienced all this before, in another timeline, or a time loop. Under normal circumstances, it was the kind of story that no one would believe, but I had no reason to doubt her. After all, I was a time traveler myself, with 100 days worth of memories from another timeline. You know what? I can kind of see why Hiroko puts a lot of trust in Takumi now, because she could take the leading role. She has the most experience just from the loops and everything, but she is not a leader, and she's shown that when she takes the role of a leader, things do not turn out well. And that's why she has to place it in someone else. But everyone else is very inexperienced, except for Takumi. He's the only one who has experienced this time, like a timeline before, and is actually capable of leading people because people like him. And I think she is like, he's the only one that can fulfill this role. I don't know about her relationship with Takumi and other timelines that she's experienced, but at the very least, he's the only one that can fulfill the role of a leader that would potentially work. Which is why, I guess that's why, like, she's able to support him in that case. I kind of like it. And if she was trying to deceive me, she'd probably come up with a more credible story. I'm more worried about how the box fits into all this. There's someone else I need to talk to too. Oh, Shion. Okay, cool. Hello, what's up? Oh, I just came to see how your research is going. Not great, unfortunately. I found plenty of interesting books, though all about the invader history. I forgot, yeah, he was researching the Box of Calamity, but we just stopped because we didn't need it anymore, but now he hasn't stopped. It seems that they've sealed away a lot of things. Sealed away? I'm still a little hazy on the details, but I'll let you know once I know more. Oh, yeah, he's still on the Box of Calamity. He's like, what did they seal away? I'm still calling it a parasite until I realize what it is. I spent the rest of the day in the library. I did what I could to help the ghost boy with his research. It's kind of sad that we never get a name for him again. We still didn't find anything useful about the box, though. He's still just Ghost Boy. Ghost Boy, day 60. Alright. I believe there's a battle on day 63, so I have that in the back of my head. Morning again. You talked to me in Kako's voice before, but Kako's not dead. Damn, that means I lost my voice. Fuck. That means you really are just a hallucination. But even if Kako's still alive, that doesn't change what happens to the others. It'd only be natural for them to resent me for getting them killed. He's like, oh, he's too aware of his sins. I can't haunt him now until he's less aware to remind him of his sins. I gotta do what I can for those that are still here. Maybe I'll go hang out with someone or something. Free time? Really? Alright, we got free time. Honestly, after talking to Hiroko, I kind of want to know more about her. So here are some yoga outfits. Oh man, this feels like sexual harassment.
For me?
Me, I'll definitely like it all. Oh, Bubba on 3.
All of you fought the invaders for the first time at this school.
Yep.
I, on the other hand, had been fighting them at the Tokyo residential complex before this. They sometimes showed up at the complex. I would disguise myself when I fought them so as not to cause a commotion. I simply put on a mask that had been lying around in my room. People thought that I was some kind of mysterious villain.
Oh man, I wonder if this was what happened in the Hiroko novel that came with the special edition. I have to read that.
But since my face was concealed, I could exterminate the invaders with a smile on my face.
Oh yes.
Recently, the neighborhood kids even began cheering me on when they saw me fighting. What a bother. I can only hope they don't see me as some kind of hero.
I think I'm gonna read the novel when I read a Hiroko route, or at least a route that's a lot more centered around her. She has a pretty big role in this one, and she's revealed a lot. So now we know her secret, and it just took me fucking 63 episodes to get her secret, but still, we got her secret that she's a time traveler. But we haven't really had a route dedicated to her yet, so I'm still waiting for that. I would dress up and be a hero. I called myself the man spider, the woman spider. Alright, here's a glasses stand. It makes sense for her to like it, but I am all out plant again, so next time I'm gonna have to go out and get some grass. For me? Whoa. Alright, time passed and the day turned into night. I am the night. I head back to my room and got to bed. Before long, I'd fall into deep sleep. Okay, day 61. Maybe it was the fatigue from the past few days catching up with me, but I couldn't bring myself to do much that day. I just hung out in my room, spacing out and letting time pass me by. Come on, I could have used this day to get some grass. When night rolled around, I went to my bed and let sleep wash over me, hoping that tomorrow would be better. Okay, day 62. Bing bong. Okay, so I am kind of wondering, well, I thought we were gonna get ghosts. I'm kind of wondering when our next choice is gonna be. So in the other route, it was day 72, so I gotta keep that in mind. The morning announcement had barely faded when I heard the scream. What the? It's Gaku. He's screaming outside my door. Takumi, did you hear that just now? Yeah, I couldn't tell who it was, but I heard a scream. Please, tell me it's not another attack. Has my body odor finally gotten too much for someone? None of us were the ones who screamed, right? Who does that leave? Who's not here? Just Hiroko and... somebody help! It's here, I saw it! I kind of forgot. At one point, Gaku was talking about seeing two shadows in the cafeteria. I guess maybe, I mean, there were two ghosts, now I think about it. It was Ava and our avatar. Now I'm wondering if it, was something else. Maybe it was the two killers, which were, I don't remember when he said that, so I don't remember when it's relevant, but maybe it was Kako and, Nozomi. I don't remember if that was ever answered. Oh, it's just you. Alright everyone, false alarm. Gaku again, I'm going back to bed. Hey, what's with that half-assed reaction? I need help and it's coming for me. Feels like I don't even need to ask, but what's coming for you? The ghost, of course. I was just asleep just now, but then out of nowhere, someone grabbed my leg. It was a touch as cold as death, an unrelenting grip filled with hate. It's gotta be the ghost. The commander's curse is taking effect. Hiroko had the right idea. Even with Gaku screaming his head off, she never even left her room. Wow, she's like, I know that's Gaku, I don't care. Good work everyone, sorry I was so useless. I'm gonna let this slide since this was after the morning announcement, but don't go playing this shit after dark, okay? How can you guys be so heartless? I was just attacked by a vengeful ghost. Yeah, I'm sure you've been through a tough time. Like I said, I'm going back to bed. If you disturb me again, there will be consequences. So the doll is supposed to be in like one of the I think it's like the room where we upgrade our weapons, or maybe it's like the medicine room. I forgot. We just kind of left it there. Oh, that screaming must have taken it out of you. Would you like me to get you some breakfast? Come on, isn't anyone gonna show me any real sympathy? If it was a ghost, you're the last guy that I want to haunt. Takumi, you believe me, right? You believe in ghosts, right? I don't think anyone's completely ruling them out at this point. So why does no one believe me when I try to tell them about it? Well, say something. You gotta help me, man. The ghost is after me now. I could die. Just stand by me, okay? I'll do whatever you do. Just don't leave me alone. I guess I can do that. Great. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now we're gonna need protection. Help me find some salt. That's not what I expected when you said protection, but sure. Gaku stuck to me like glue for the rest of the day. Okay. I had my doubts about his idea of protection, but I did my best to humor him. Day 63. Ding dong bing bong. Time to go to sleep and don't get haunted by ghosts. I barely had time to take note of the morning announcement when a different sound filled the air. Yep, day 63.
Intruder alert. Intruder.
Alright, it's an enemy attack. I better get to the war room. Time to suit up and get ready. As usual, everyone was there waiting for me. How did they always get here so fast? I pushed aside these unimportant concerns and turned my attention to the battlefield. What's our status? It's all small fry this time, a lot of them, but no sign of any commanders. Well, that makes sense. The last one we beat was the 12th one. Veshness is the only one left now. And maybe Dalsha. Wait. If Hideko gets memories of the future, does he never get memories from Dalsha? Because she could totally warn us about Dalsha. Oh wait, no. She's trying to hide the fact that she's a time traveler. So even if she did have the knowledge, she might hide it. She was hoping that Takumi would take the time traveler role and share all the details so she wouldn't have to. She won't be coming this time though. How can you know that? Don't ask questions, I just do. Whoa, okay, sheesh, no need to blow your stack. Hideko has memories from other timelines. That's how she knows whether or not Veshness will appear in this battle. I hope she's right anyway. Let's get this battle started. Is everyone ready? Then let's do this. Defensive battle. Initiate! My voice is going out. Fuck! Battle start. Annihilate all enemies, probably. I don't want to fight. I don't want to die. Where's my daughter?
Help me!
Alright, I get it.
What's with these voices?
You've heard them a bajillion times.
I told you guys there were evil spirits out to get us!
I guess we should have expected this.
She's like, I'm so tired of your shit, Gaku.
It is kind of creepy, though.
Ignore them. We got invaders to kill.
Right, let's go.
Kill all of them. Kill all the ghosts. That's the way we get rid of the curse. Kill them all, Gaku. Wave 1 and. Alright. It's just gonna be generic stuff, probably.
I think we got them all.
I hope so.
The next wave is usually when the commander shows up.
If there's no commander, this should be easy. Keep going, everyone!
Oh boy, looks like there are no commanders. Yay. Alright. Come on in so we can slaughter you all.
Not like this!
Not like this. Oh, that sounds like Tsubasa, actually. Well, we gotta reuse those voice actors and actresses somehow. You win. Wave 2 end.
Wow! I know a consolation prize of a character like me has no right to brag, but that really wasn't too hard!
That was easy, GG, no re.
Physically, but putting up with those weird voices the whole time was totally stressful.
See? It's just one more way the curse is manifesting it.
You really gotta let that go, man.
Man, I gotta say, on one hand, I do get why Gaku's worried. Because if I were in his position, if I were superstitious, I'd probably react the same way. But it is really annoying because he's the type of person that will grab onto anything and blame the curse. And like, I know people that have used any semblance of like anything to prove their argument. It's like, you see, the wind actually blew a little bit to the left today, so that means I must have Ebola or something. It's like, dude, what? And it's like, no, no. How does that help? No. So it's like similar to when people diagnose their own disease. It always turns out that they have some like life-ending thing when they just got a cold. And Gaku is like taking anything to support his idea that it's a curse, and like just lashing out at everyone because of it, and it's just really annoying.
At the very least, Zenta's curse didn't do anything. We haven't lost anyone since then.
This battle left a bad taste in my mouth. Can we go back now?
Yeah, I'd rather have the taste of frogs in my mouth.
Yeah. I'm going to take it easy in my room for a while.
Meanwhile, an apothecary diary and frogs. Another battle is over. Like Tsubasa said, though, the eerie screams of our enemies had taken its toll on us. Even after we went back to the school, I could still feel them ringing my ear. Alright. Another battle done. Day 64. Oh, snap, we're outside with Hiroko. Hey Hiroko, why do we have to go even further away this time? You want to hear the rest of my story, don't you? You're gonna tell me more today? Yes, be patient, we'll be there soon. I like this. I like learning more about Hiroko. Whoa! Outside research lab. We've never been here before. I'm gonna assume this is where there was like the other dimensional machine that Veshnus found in Zero Battles. You said you were gonna show me some evidence. Is that why you were here? Hiroko nodded.
Oh?
Follow me. Whoa. What is this place? And what is this machine? I call it the Parallel Leap Machine, or PLM for short. Yeah, that's definitely it. Damn. Wow, we're getting this information, this route. Oh, that's so cool. That makes... I'm not going to say it makes playing the Zero Battles route worth it, because, you know, you still have to go through all that bullshit. But that plot point coming back is actually really cool. Parallel Leap? Don't ask me what that means, or why it's here, or who built it. I don't know any of that. All I know is the basics of what it does and how to operate it, and I can only work that out through trial and error. It seems to be a device that allows travel between parallel universes. Parallel universes? You mentioned something similar before. They're like other worlds, alternate futures created by differing actions.
Oh?
This allows us to travel between those worlds, timelines where things have played out differently. So it's like a time machine? Nope, not at all. Okay, so Hiroko was not... She's just special in the fact that she gets memories from other timelines, but this is a device that allows you to go to other timelines. She doesn't need it, but it allows her to actually kind of go in between.
Oh?
It only moves you from to another timeline, not to the past or the future. You just jump to another universe on the same day, at the same time. When you said that Kaku wasn't dead, but you took her out of the equation, use this to send her to another universe, didn't you? Yes, if I let her remain here, she would have killed everyone. But I had no way to prove it, and explaining this to everyone would have been problematic. So I sent her away to somewhere where she couldn't hurt us.
Oh?
I won't make excuses, but it had to be done. But the way this works is that if you kill the thing, they just kind of disappear. They don't actually die. They return to their original timeline, I believe. So that means... Oh god. So, if... The fact that Kako never shows up again means that she doesn't die in another timeline, right? So that means, potentially, we might see parasite-controlled Kaku in another timeline. I guess I was just lucky to not have encountered any so far, even though I'm 40 endings in, but one of these routes might have a really different Kaku. Ooh, that's really interesting. Of course it's going to be a copy and not replace the original Kaku, because that's what happened in Zero Battles. We had 2 Avas in one instance. Hell, the final boss was 2 Veshnesses. But yeah, that's cool. Oh man, like I said, for some of the routes, is like in the conspiracy route, introduce the concept of Goto, and basically this organization that wants to ruin the project. And I didn't really like the conspiracy route, but if it actually is related in other routes, then that will be kind of worth it. In the same way in Zero Battle routes, it kind of made it worth it seeing the machine being used and how annoying it would be if it was in enemy hands. And now that's coming back, it kind of makes it worth it. So now I'm wondering, are the people in the hazmat suits going to be people that were part of that faction, the anti-Exodus project or something? Because that'd be kind of cool to see external people be related to this. I don't really know if being sent to another universe is a bad thing or not. This was just Hiroko's way of neutralizing a threat, after all. Kako probably didn't like it, and Ima wouldn't have been too happy either, but I wasn't about to condemn her for it. Assuming all this is true, what kind of world did she end up in? I was in a hurry that day, so I just selected a timeline as far away from this one as possible. Oh, I was kind of wondering, it's like, I don't think we saw any timeline with Kako in it. But if she just sent her to a timeline as far away as possible, it might be on the other end of the timeline, where we have to go all the way back to the beginning and choose to go here. We have to kill Eito, and then one of these timelines Kako will show up. Wow, that's kind of wild. Here, let me check. It said it was Route 79 or something. Hiroko stepped up to the machine and started tinkering. Dude, if it is in Route 79, that'd be fucking wild. Hiroko stepped up to the machine and started tinkering with the controls. Well, this is unfortunate. The PLM is broken and we can't use it anymore. Oh shit, what? Somebody interfered with the programming and wrecked it from the inside out. There's no way we can repair it like this. But who would do something like that? The machine logs its user session, but most of the details have been erased too. But it does tell us when it was used though. We can make some deductions based on that. The last time the machine was used was on day 36. So do other people using it on other timelines affect the machine in this timeline? Or is it specifically day 36 in our timeline? Let me check what happened on day 36. So day 36 was here, and I have no idea what happened. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. Let's see if there are any unique day 36s. The only unique day 36 was here in the conspiracy route. So I think it's just not relevant anymore, or yet. Day 36. That's the day Eito disappeared. Oh shit. That's the reason he hasn't shown up. He just left, used the machine, and fucked off. He's not in this timeline anymore.
Oh?
I think he used the machine to escape to a parallel universe. He must have left some kind of delayed release virus in the system, so we couldn't follow him. He went all the way to another world? Why do you want to do that? To kill every last one of them. We'll never know. We've got no way of asking him or figuring out where he went. It's best to just forget about it. The real problem is how we get out of that cage. How he got out of the cage that day. He couldn't have escaped on his own, so someone from the team must have helped him out. Takumi, I know you're going through a lot, and I admit I'm responsible for a lot of it. But I need you to think about this calmly and clearly. You have to forget about ghosts and concentrate on the very real threats we're facing. Yeah, I know. It's just what? She's behind you. Nothing. It's nothing. The ghostly woman has been watching us the whole time, but telling Hiroko wouldn't do me any good. Logically, I knew she was a hallucination, but with her constantly hovering over the edge of my vision, it was easy to forget that sometimes. Okay. Damn, that's a lot of information that's really, really interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, we're an Adam Droop. Alright, we're day 65. I really don't think this is a good idea. It's gonna be Gaku, isn't it? Shut up, man, I'm going. Don't try to stop me. Huh? I heard voices raised outside and rushed out to see what was going on. Okay, yeah, I feel like we're still hallucinating, but the ghost's role is a lot less in this route compared to the other one. We're still talking about curses and whatnot. We kind of disprove the ghost in a way in the fact that we choked ourselves instead of the ghost choking us. What's happening? What's all this noise? Takumi! Oh, hey Takumi. Why are you two fighting? I could hear you through the walls. Takamura says he's gonna go out searching the ruins on his own. What? Why would you want to do that? Ain't it obvious? All that stuff about curses and crap and coming back to the box of whatever it was. We keep going in circles because we don't know what the deal is with that box. I'm gonna find one so we can figure out what it is and how it works. Then we can finally put this whole thing to bed. But I'm going whether you like it or not. If you're trying to stop me, I won't go easy on you. Takumi, can't you do something? Okay, that's actually not a bad idea, Takamaru. We shouldn't go out there on your own. I'll come with you. Whatever, do whatever you want. Thank you, Takumi. Don't worry about it. Let the others know what we're doing, okay? Let's get going, Takamaru. Do you have any idea where we should start? Nah, I figure we go with our guts. Your instincts can lead to some stuff they wouldn't notice consciously sometimes. That's how it works, right? Well, kind of. Let's just do our best out there. And so, Takamura and I spent the day outside school grounds scouring the ruins for another box. And we found nothing. Day 66. Are we still outside? Day 67. Wow, our first time skip. Day 68. Day 69. Oh, holy shit. We just went all the way to 71. Jeez. That's 6 days. For the past few days, Takamura and I have done little else but explore the ruins outside the school. We checked inside one of the one containing the doll thoroughly, but hadn't found anything out of the ordinary. So we decided to look for another one. We've seen 2 so far, so it stood to reason that there might be more out there. But without the precog abilities of Kako, we couldn't find shit. At least that's what we thought. But here we are, at the end of day 71 with nothing to show for it. Even Takamura knew when to admit defeat. Reluctantly, we both trudged back to school. Oh man, that says day 72. I feel like something happened on 72. If I recall, we had a choice. Oh, but Adam, get right. Most of the invader attacks happened first thing in the morning, and this one was no exception. Hot on the heels of the morning announcement, the alarm sounded. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! I hurried to the war room to get ready. Okay, I think we might have a choice soon. Come on, man. Why do you always gotta be the last one to show up? What? How the fuck did you guys get here so fast? You are rather slow. Yeah, what are you, a turtle? More like a slug. It's really something to be even later than me.
Hey!
Do you guys have to destroy my self-esteem right before the battle? Takumi, we should get going. I did that by accident. Right, defensive battle. Initiate. Alright, I'm not even gonna stab myself. Time for another battle where I am just probably gonna skip it. Oh, where's my daughter? Come on, let me skip this, please. These little scenes beforehand are getting really annoying after doing it for the 40th time. Not like this. Not like this. We won, end. Okay, so this is the one where Veshness makes a declaration, I believe.
Easy. I don't even want to throw up like I usually do. Not even a little. I tried dry heaving, but I just coughed up an old scrap of food.
Oh yeah, she mentioned that last time.
You guys want to quit the chit chat?
Yeah, it looks like the next wave of enemies are here.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the scrap of food. Alright. So yeah, after this we should see Veshness kind of show up and be like, I will attack you later on. No! No! Alright. You win. Alright. So what happens?
It's over? That was it? When things are this easy, it feels like the floor is gonna be pulled out from under us any minute.
Wait for
Don't be
it.
such a paranoid little pessimist. We had an easy win. That's a good thing.
I guess so. Good work, everyone.
I kind of wish it was always this easy.
Let's just take some time to enjoy and appreciate this victory.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We won. And that's what's important.
No
Thanks,
Veshness
everyone.
hologram?
You did a great job today.
Wow, no Veshness hologram, alright. Despite the relaxed mood, my thoughts were still racing. Did these invaders feel hatred and resentment towards us killing them? Could those feelings be strong enough to linger even after death? Would they come back as vengeful ghosts? Could they even possess one of us? Those Omi frogs. Possess one of us? Day 73. I thought we were gonna fast forward again several days. It was early, before the morning announcement. I was woken up by Gaku calling for me at the top of his voice. Takumi! Come quick, it's emergency! I had a very bad feeling about what that might mean. Okay. Gaku took me to the classroom on the first floor. Everyone else was there too, just outside the door. Ooh, seeing everyone's expressions, seems like someone might have died. Let's take a look. So we have Gaku, Hiroko, Shoma, Takamaru, Nozomi, and Tsubasa. I noticed that Kurara isn't here, and she did set up some death flags, but let me just see. Yeah, I think Kurara is the only one here that isn't dead or missing, so she's probably dead. Yep, just outside the door. Wait, no, wait, we're missing someone. Don't tell me. With a lump in my throat, I charged forward into the classroom and saw exactly what I've been afraid of. It's probably Kurara being hung. Yeah.
When I came here this morning, I found her like this.
The mask that Kurara usually hid behind had been removed. Her face was deathly pale and it was clear to everyone. She was gone. The blood on the floor is most likely dry too, so we can't bring her back. Oh, I just realized. Takumi's a lot less paranoid in this route. Or at least not thinking everything's a hallucination anymore. So he's actually going to take action at a lot more people dying. Last time when he heard Tsubasa's last scream, it was just like, eh, probably just in my mind and ignored it. But this time he's like, he's going to be a lot more alert.
Kurara! Damn it! Talk to me!
No!
Takemaru, don't. We're too late. She's dead.
Man, I kind of should have noticed this, but they never really showed Nozomi's reaction to Moko's death. I think it's because she just went through a lot after being held hostage by Ima for 10 days. But now I'm wondering if it was because, like, this Nozomi didn't feel anything towards Moko's death.
Poor Kurara. Why
did this happen?
Another victim! The curse is back!
Wait. Something doesn't make sense to me.
What's that?
Hideko beckoned us back onto the corridor.
Huh.
She was killed in this classroom, a place none of us use, most of the time. Gaku, you said that you're the one who found her. What are you doing here? And so early in the morning? You're not suspecting him, are you? I'd like him to explain his behavior at least. It's not normal to go poking around random rooms before the day's even officially started. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't pin this on me. I was called here by her ghost. Her ghost? I was asleep, just like normal, when suddenly I started finding it hard to breathe, and the next thing I knew, I was here. It must have been Karara's ghost guiding me here so that she could punish me for letting this happen. Seriously, dude, you're still going on about that crap. You guys are just as bad as me. You're always shooting me down whenever I bring ghosts, but you never come up with any other explanations. Maybe you got a point.
Hey!
This is too much. How long are you gonna keep denying it? We've been cursed by the Box of Calamity, by Ava, by Kirara, probably by a bunch of others too. Everything's weird that's happened is their fault. We need to exorcise them, or we're done for. I refuse to accept that way of thinking. I'm not asking you. Takumi, you believe me, right? The curse is gonna get all of us if we don't do something. We need an exorcism. Don't be fooled, Takumi. There's a logical explanation for all this. Holding silly rituals is only going to waste our time. I think. Wait, are we gonna make a choice? We are. This is our choice. Huh. Okay. Whose side will you take? Alright, so this is kind of easy, but I might not do what you expect. So I decided that I'm going to make the Box of Calamity route my last one until I take a break. And every single situation I would have chose Hideko's because I feel like Gaku is kind of being Delulu, and supporting his Delulu is not necessarily the right choice. But because this is the last thing I'm going to do before I take a break, I don't want to end on Gaku. I'm going to end on something more interesting, which is Hideko's. So for now, because I'm going to take a break soon, I'm actually going to choose Gaku's first. It's your future. It's your future. Maybe we really are cursed. No, we definitely are. There's too much that doesn't make sense otherwise. Alright, I need you to come around Takumi. Hideko's like, I just gave you my entire fucking backstory, told you all my secrets, and this is what you do. Please tell me you're not serious. Of course I am. Everyone has been killed in such bizarre, malicious ways. It only makes sense that there's some kind of bizarre, malicious presence behind it. You've really gone off the deep end, huh? I never thought that you'd be the kind of guy to buy into all that bullshit. Then, do you guys have a better explanation for who the killer is, then? That's what we're trying to figure out. And how many people have died while we've been doing that? How many more of us could still die before we find an answer? We don't need to know why this is happening. We just have to find a way to stop it. And if this is really a curse, then there's gotta be a way to break it. You tell him, Takumi. We've been way too reactive this whole time. Finding the killer won't do us any good if we can't prevent the next murder. There's no getting through to them now. For once, I agree with you, Hideko. Please, everyone, just calm down. That's right, Kara's still hanging there. This is no time to be fighting amongst ourselves. Yeah, maybe we should get her down at least. I can't stand the idea of leaving her like that. I guess you're right. She might come back and haunt us if we don't. Hold on a minute, this is a crime scene. We need to preserve it until we have a chance to investigate it. No, we gotta treat our body with respect. Have some decency. That's your concern here. It must be so nice to have a head as empty as yours. You just don't understand people's feelings. Can't you see you're making this worse? I think we should leave things here for today. Enough has happened already. I don't want us to fight on top of that. Okay, we're gonna do Gaku first. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a ghost, that's for sure. We're gonna research ghosts now. Alright, you know what? I've been playing for a long time now. We're gonna end this episode where we started, which is talking to Shion. But yeah, I mean, it was really interesting learning about Hideko, and what was it, time leap dimension device thing? I forgot what it was called. But I think the most intriguing thing that I got out of this is that both Kako and Eito from this route have gone into another one. So now I'm going to be on the lookout for that. That's really, really cool. I don't know if they went to the same route though, but thing is, Hiroko said that she sent Kako to the furthest possible route. So that's just going to be somewhere on the other side of the flowchart. I have no idea what's going to happen there because I haven't experienced any of that other side yet. But yeah, next time I don't know if we'll have 1 or 2 more episodes, but we're getting pretty close to the end of the Box of Calamity route. We have 3 endings. Still a weird number. I don't know which one. Actually, looking at this chapter select, one of these is gonna have 1 ending, and one of them are gonna have 2. Actually, let me just double check how cramped it is if you have 2. So 2 endings seem to be that size. Oh, I guess by the size of like the routes here, you can kind of tell. It seems like this one is going to go forward, and there's actually enough for a spot beneath it for another route. But in this one, since it curves upward, it doesn't seem like there's actually going to be another spot for a route. So I think this route, the one where we chose Gakko, is going to actually only have 1 ending. Alright, you know, I can take that. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, next time we'll definitely get to the ending of the Gaku Ghost route. While I don't know if we'll finish Hiroko's, but we'll see. We'll do all that stuff next time. Until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!